I'm vengeance.
Man, I'm vengeance. What's up, guys? What's up? AWO Air Order in the house. How are y'all doing? How y'all doing today? I hope well. What's up? I hope you're all well. I hope you're all good. This afternoon, I got stuff to talk about. I was planning to talk about for today. Got lots to talk about. We're going to talk about, well, Paramount and Warner Brothers. Talk a little about that. Talk about DCU, the future of the DCU. James Gunn. Yeah, I don't think you're in Iran right now, buddy. Red. But, right? Right? That's what we're going to talk about today. Well, until 6 o'clock, until 2 hours from now, because Blinded is having a stream. And will he make it to his stream? That's the question. Blinded, well, who's, see him in the chat. Will he be there? Will he be there for his stream? So yeah, he's gonna have a stream today in about 2 hours. I'll finish before then. But we're gonna talk about this Paramount and a little Zack Snyder. A little bit about Zack Snyder. I'm not gonna go too much into Zack Snyder. I mean, but we're gonna talk about this this new round of events. Now, obviously, they didn't officially buy Warner Brothers Discovery. That's in the process of right now. Okay, there's going to be a rating period for that. Okay, there's a rating period for that. It's not going to be sold tomorrow. Let's put it that way. Okay. Okay. Let's put it that way. But it looks like things could go sideways. Obviously, again, I mean, went sideways with Netflix, right? Netflix is the front runner, the favorite. They had a deal done, and things could go sideways at Paramount. Okay. False president. All right. But I'm here. But I'm here to talk about this. Oof. All right. What's up, Sideways? All right. This purchase, man, this came out of nowhere. To me, this came out of nowhere. Was it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, this purchase happened on Thursday, right? Yeah, I think it was Thursday. Sorry. Thursday. When I read that Netflix wouldn't match what Paramount was offering. It's offering Warner Brothers Discovery. Paramount obviously was going all out. All out. They wanted desperately Warner Brothers. Anything to get Warner Brothers. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. By the way, anything to get Warner Brothers, right? anything to get Warner Brothers under umbrella. And well, Netflix just went mad. Okay? What they wanted. So, a lot of things. Well, if I read the CNBC article on this. Okay, what happened was, I think there was a lot of political pressure, internal political pressure from the Trump administration. I admit that. I mean, obviously there was. He wanted Paramount to get Warner Brothers. You can't deny that fact. Happy. Okay. But okay. But Netflix is the one who gave a week waiver for Warner Brothers to talk to Paramount. Okay, Netflix did that. Netflix was willing to give a waiver to Warner Brothers to talk to Paramount and see what Paramount's willing to offer, and assume Warner Brothers will get back to Netflix and tell Netflix what Paramount offered, and see can you match that? Can you match what we're offering? Pet Snyder flops. Okay. Okay, well, here's the one thing. I can tell you one thing, 56K. The Snyder fans, they're not getting their dream. They're a precious Snyderverse now. There any hope of a Snyderverse coming back has stashed away. Okay? It's stashed away. It's dead. It's dead. Okay? Now, Paramount, when this purchase goes through, this is not, well, because what I read, the purchase is not gonna go through for another 12 to 16 months. Okay? That's how these work. These sales are not quick sales. They're about a year, 2 years kind of 2 years kind of thing here. A lot of paperwork, a lot of negotiating, a lot of lawyers, a lot of that stuff comes into right? And there's a lot. They win. Here's put it this way: they win the bid. The bid, okay? They win the bid, okay? They win the bid to purchase, okay? It's like Warner Brothers is putting their company up for sale, and they're putting up. It's like Warner Brothers said, we're putting a company up for auction, right? We're auctioning off Warner Brothers, okay? Warner Brothers, okay? So you bid, just the rights to negotiate a sale, okay? Just to negotiate a sale. That's what a bid is, in this sense, okay? Basically. Remember, Netflix didn't buy it, right? They were making plans already, like they bought it, but they didn't buy it. If they bought it, they would have signed everything here, and then they would have officially owned it. This you imagine. I don't like Jimmy Fallon. Honestly, I never liked him. I don't think Jimmy Fallon was ever that funny. To me, the one guy that's Conan O'Brien, to me, is the funniest of all of them. Okay. But yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay. But Colin was screwed over. Okay. But let's get back to this. Paramount is the company that owns IPs. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, right? They own G.I. Joe, Transformers. By the way, they are working on a. Oh, yeah, 56K. Yeah, he's not good, Jimmy. Yeah. So, what happens is, okay, guys, is that they own GI Joe and they own Transformers. What else they own? What else do they own? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They also own Call of Duty. They're doing Call of Duty. But so, and by the way, they got Danny McBride to work on the next GI Joe film. By the way, so that Smiling Friends, GI Joe dead. So they also got GI. So they got working on GI Joe right now. Okay, like they got people working on it. Not right now, obviously. Okay. So now with if this purchase goes through, this buy goes through, they acquire. Well, let's look at the list of Warner Brother assets. I'm just going to read off the list. Warner Brother, the catalog, the list owned by Warner Brothers. Okay. Properties. They own G-Man, Transformers, He-Man. Yeah, but I think He-Man. Okay. So obviously they own DC Studios, DC Entertainment, obviously. New Line. Okay, where's the movies and shows? Here's all the lists. Okay, I got the list. I got a list. DC Comics. So they're gonna get. Well, yeah, they're gonna get the comics thing too. Obviously, they're required. If they get Warner Bros., they're acquiring the DC Comics. Obviously, right? That's a fact. HBO Max. Yeah, we're going to talk about that too. We're going to talk about HBO Max and Paramount Plus. Okay, we're going to talk about that too. But they're acquiring DC Comics. So they're not just DC Studios, but DC Comics. The comics, if you collect comics, they're getting that. Okay. Okay. Harry Potter. Of course, they're getting Harry Potter too. Harry Potter's a massive IP. Okay. Game of Thrones. They're getting Game of Thrones. Okay. They are getting Game of Thrones too. Okay. That's huge. Okay. Lord of the Rings. And remember, Lord of the Rings are doing the Hunt for Golem movie, so they're getting the Lord of the Rings stuff too. Okay. The Matrix and Matrix is a new Matrix movie is being rewritten. It's being done. Rewritten right now by I don't know who else. I gotta check who's doing the Matrix, the next Matrix movie. Who's writing it? Who's writing the next Matrix movie? Drew Goddard. Yeah, 2 hours ago. Drew Goddard is writing the next Matrix movie. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. Like, yeah. Okay, I was just trying to find that. Okay, so they got that movie. Okay. That IP, not that movie, but that IP. You get the point, guys. Same thing. I don't even think. Is it a reboot? Because Matrix Resurrections was ass. Oh, that was an ass of a movie. Oh, yeah. Dune 3. I mean, yeah, they got Dune. Yeah, I mean, but that's ending. That's ending sideways. That's ending before the sale is going to happen, though, right? Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim is bad, too, man. Pacific Rim is not good. Okay. Not a good Pacific Rim. But what else? Monsterverse. Yep, they're getting the Monsterverse, as you guys said. Godzilla and Kong. Godzilla and Kong. Yep, you guys are right. They're getting that. Yeah, like the whipped up to house. You're not on Pacific. Why am I not invited to your birthday party? You like Pacific Rim? 56 game? Looney Tunes? They're getting the Looney Tunes. Of course they're getting the Looney Tunes. Okay. I'm sorry. Look, I made 56 game mad. I made him pissed off. I do not apologize. I don't like the movie. My top what? You're like the only one who liked it. Honestly, I don't know anybody else who liked Pacific Rim. Ah, okay. Watch Pacific Rim, the first one on this. Help little movie purpose happy. I don't. Wait a minute. Where's? I don't know. I mean, I don't. I can't comment on little movie purpose feelings about this because I don't know. So I haven't really. I can't comment on that. I just. I'm gonna make. I'm the reason why you're gonna watch Pacific Rim again because of me. Godzilla is better. 2014 Godzilla is better. I mean, it's the best Godzilla film. They didn't fucking that. But yeah, the kids. Azilla. Okay, let's continue. What else they got? Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. So they're crying Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. Okay. They're getting that. Pacific Rim and Monsterverse crossover from works. Yeah, they can do crossovers. Technically, they can do crossovers in movies now because of that. If they wanted to. They can. Hire Snyder for the Monsterverse. Oh my god. you should put that hashtag out there on social media. Okay? You should put the hashtag out there on social media. I don't know what's happened with that show, Sideways. I can't say. I don't know. The Snyder Monsterverse. Okay. What else is coming out? Warner Brother Games. So yeah, they're getting Warner Brother Games. Okay, Warner Brother Games, whatever. Getting a game studio. Warner Brother Classics. So older classic movies they're getting too. And I want to see what else they're getting. They're getting everything. So I got this now. I got now a list of what more. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. So they got TNT, CBS, CNN, MTV, TCM, Showtime, Alice from DC Studios, Paramount Plus, Nickelodeon, HBO Max, Comedy Central, Cartoon Network. They got Star Trek, Gremlins, Beetlejuice, DC Comics, Tom and Jerry, Harry Potter, Citizen Kane, Transformers, Quiet Place, Looney Tunes, The Conjuring, Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones, Dora the Explorer, Mission Impossible, Lord of the Rings, SpongeBob SquarePants, Avatar: Last Airbender, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Dune 3, Minecraft, Monsterverse. I don't think so, David. I don't know. I can't say. I don't think so. Look at that. Star Trek. Yeah. Oh my god. If you really look at the lists of all that I just mentioned, holy moly. Holy moly. That's like almost the most popular IPs out there. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. That's right. And you got Paramount with I don't know, David. I don't know. But now Paramount, all the major franchises, Pacific Rim, He-Man, all this stuff. Oh my God, Paramount has so many damn. They are so many damn IPs now. If they buy it, if they actually buy it. It's not a merger. I was about to say merger. Dave Bautista. Oh yeah, Netflix. Well, Red. Netflix actually has the Red. I had to break it to you, but Netflix has the rights to the Gears of War movie. But yeah, Red. Dave Bautista as Marcus. That's a perfect casting. I don't disagree with you there, my friend. But no wonder Netflix went Warner Brothers, because Warner Brothers doesn't have as much. Netflix doesn't have as much IPs as Paramount does, but it has Narnia, has I don't know, Stranger Things. Nah, that doesn't count. Netflix be fine. Sure, Netflix would be fine. It has One Piece. It has Wednesday, I guess. What's the newest Netflix trend? I don't think they have. I don't think they have one right now. I don't think there's a Netflix trend out there. I don't think they have something that's out like Stranger Things or anything. Korean drama phrase. I don't know. Yo, Blinded. You're streaming soon? We're gonna end this before your stream. That's the plan. I'm gonna end this. That's why I'm doing the stream earlier. End it before your stream. Because I've been playing Resident Evil, guys. Resident Evil 2. Requiem. I know Blinded has been, and I know Red's been playing Resident Evil. I know Red's been playing Resident Evil. It's a good game. It's really good. Yeah, we're gonna end this before we're gonna end this before your stream, Blinded. Because I'm gonna eat dinner while I watch your stream. That's the plan. Cyberpunk? Oh, I didn't know. I forgot Cyberpunk was on Netflix. Okay. You know how I know? I saw you. Yeah, I have your friend. I'm your friend on PSN. On PSN. 36K. Oh, okay. PSN, man. I saw you playing it on PSN. That's how I know. Remember, I have you on PSN, Brad. That's how I know. New. Yeah, I'm spying on you. Yeah, I'm spying you. Yeah, oh yeah, 50K. Yeah, you gotta give me your PSN. I know you have Discord. So yeah, we gotta hook up a PSN, man. Just need to fire up the PSN. My blind is coming on. All right, sorry. Back to this. Okay. So what I've read is that Netflix still, not Netflix, but it does relate to Netflix. Netflix did say in the past that they would have a 45-day release window, right? Right? God damn it, okay. I mean, okay. Okay. Netflix did say that they were going to have a 45-day release window and then something else. Okay. Paramount pretty said they're planning the exact same thing. 45-day release window. I gotta find the thing. I gotta find it. I know what Paramount said. Where is it? Oh, by the way, it did say the deal could take 6 to 12 months for Warner Bros. And Paramount deal to close. And here's the kicker. Like I said, this is not a done deal. Things could go awry. Things could go the other direction. It cannot happen. It could negotiations could backfire. Negotiations could fall apart. And here's Mr. Hill.
What's up? What's up, everybody?
How are you? Get your game yet?
No, my game doesn't. If you're talking about Resident Evil, my game doesn't come until Tuesday.
Wait, where is Amazon? I thought Amazon does like 1 day. You have 1 day.
I canceled it on Amazon, because it was going to take like 3 to 5 weeks. I was like, fuck that shit.
What? Whoa.
Because it sold out. And they have like issues with the physical copy. So
okay.
I just got it from Best Buy. I also got $10 out of, because I was like, hey, why did it get delayed? And they gave me $10. So I was like, that's good. But I just canceled it and then went on Best Buy, and they said it was going to come on Tuesday. So I was like, that's much sooner than.
Yeah, I mean, it won't.
And it was free shipping too.
Yeah, it's not going to ship over the weekend.
It'd be nice if it came tomorrow, on Monday. Sorry, but I'm not.
Amazon usually does shipping over the weekend.
I wasn't gonna play it because I'm trying to get into the Marathon. I played a little bit of Marathon. I'm trying to learn the game.
Hardy.
I actually like the game, so.
Degrassi.
I probably will buy it.
Degrassi, you getting did you get Requiem?
Oh shit! I'll add $10 ain't shit, but hey, it's better than being like tough cookies.
GameStop Canada. I mean, it's the website. It's been redesign. It actually looks better. It's actually a little bit more organized. The only problem here
Mm.
is there's shipping on everything now. They don't have like a minimum amount you have to buy before free shipping. There's no free shipping anymore.
Yeah, I know they took that away. I thought
Yeah.
that was dumb.
So that's why I
It
go
was
to
on
Walmart.
Best Buy.
Yeah.
Like it's
I go
sold
to
out now
Walmart.
on Best Buy. Walmart. It was there at Walmart, but it was not in stores.
Oh, okay. All right.
By the way, I
Well,
just added you 56K.
I mean, 50K. Send me in Discord because I'm hosting this stream. I can't have to pay attention to this.
It's got.
Like,
Well, he put it in the chat. God damn 56K. God damn it 56K.
I thought that was a joke.
Get,
I didn't think that was a real PSN.
I have him on Steam, but because I mostly play on the Steam Deck though. But if I'm playing multiplayer, I'll play on PlayStation.
My percentage of James Gunn staying in the next chapter DCU after Man tomorrow, I'm gonna go 60-40.
I have no clue anymore. I even wonder, is this deal even going to happen? Because they were, I think you just said that that it's going to take like 6 months.
6 to 12.
Yeah, 6 to 12, and then apparently,
It's a buyout too.
yeah, no, apparently the physical copies for Resident Evil 9, apparently Capcom fucked up and someone stole shipment directly from them. I don't know how that happens, but I mean, you can buy the game digitally. It's not like the physical copy is rare or has like some special edition. They're just having like issues with it. I also think maybe they didn't really expect the game to blow up because I think it's going to become the best-selling Resident Evil game.
Oh, it's really that good.
Yeah.
They said it's just as good. Like the reviews just say it's just as good as 4.
Mm.
Like that's what they said. Might be.
Well, yeah, it's the highest rated since 4, but it's not. 4 still has a higher rating.
Yeah.
Which is fair. But yeah, I'll play that. I mean, I just want to get into Marathon. The game is actually good. I don't know if it will survive. I hope it kind of does survive. I'm liking the aesthetic and everything, and the game is hard, but I think over time they'll probably like flesh it out a little bit more and streamline it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this is not. I see. I mean, when you go on Twitter, it feels like everybody's just hating on stuff. So I just like completely avoid that.
Yeah. What was I saying? But what's the same? Oh, but yeah.
Yeah, about Paramount.
Look, we're not happy with Paramount, but Netflix. I have to put a little blame on Netflix here. They're the ones who gave Warner Brothers permission to talk to Paramount. Now, I do think there's a lot of political pressure behind the scenes. I'm not gonna like ignore that. Maybe they got to Netflix. I don't know. Maybe they're scared. So
they did get to Netflix because Ted Sarandos. Okay. How do you say his last name?
Is it Sidoros or Sidoros? I don't know.
Yeah, but he went to the White House like last week or this week, I don't know.
Oh.
And Trump told them don't overpay for Warner Brothers. But if that's the case, right? Paramount. I mean, this doesn't even really make sense with the Ellisons. Like, if you see the companies, like, first off, their original company, Skydance, that was worth $4 billion. Then all of a sudden they bought a company that was worth like what 40 to 60 billion. I don't know the exact figure of Paramount. But then now they're buying a company that's almost well worth 100 billion. And you're like, how did they get this money, right? And can they even really afford to continue with Warner Brothers? Like, it's just, I don't know. This doesn't, like, I never wanted Netflix to buy Warner Brothers. I don't want Paramount to buy Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers should be a studio that competes. But instead, we're getting this like stupid rigmarole of all these companies now trying to buy out each other and merge. I think it's all dumb.
I have, the person to blame in this situation and that situation is Zaslav. He only owned Warner
Yeah.
Brothers for 3 years,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Well, he's getting a hefty paycheck.
yeah,
If even if this fails, I think he's like, oh, because it leaked. I wonder who leaked that call. But he's like, oh, the game. Or sorry, the game. The fucking if the deal doesn't go through, we still get what was it like $7 billion?
$7 billion, yeah, which is a lot still.
Yeah, and I mean the thing is like, I guess if Warner Brothers was to, if I mean, ideally for us, I feel like maybe the Netflix deal would have been better because at least we would have gotten more
I'm,
things out of it. Whereas Paramount, I mean, can Paramount afford all of their movies? I have no clue. Like,
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If this deal doesn't go through and he still wants to sell Warner Brothers, I don't think he'll get as much as Netflix or Paramount would offer for. I think he'd get less. I think he would get less because I think this will hurt you, right? I think this will hurt him instead, right? Because I think Paramount's overpaying because they're desperate.
Yeah, they're definitely overpaying, 100%. I mean, they're so desperate for Warner Brothers IP, right? Like that's the reason why they're doing this. But this is like overpaying by a ton.
They know their IP is a lot of their IP is taking hit and misses. The Transformers, GI Joes, things like that. I agree. I mean, did I spell it? Oh yeah, I did spell this. I mean, I understand. Yeah, I mean the Terminator films. Yeah, I mean the Terminator films were not good either. Degrassi, the last few ones, even when they try to go nostalgia with Linda Hamilton coming back as Sarah Connors and Arnold. That was James Cameron too. That might have been
really work.
That was James Cameron directed, right?
Yeah, I mean that wasn't like I mean looking back on it, it wasn't a terrible movie, but it wasn't like anything special. You know what I mean? Like it was just okay.
Paramount, they do sideways. You just want the thing is their IP. Oh, Sonic is successful for Paramount. I'll say that.
Yeah. But like they don't really like Paramount.
SpongeBob. Yeah, they do it on Nickelodeon.
Paramount in terms of like what they're doing with their IPs is really like not great. Like they're kind of killing some of their IPs. Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like they also don't know what to do with them, and that's why they're so desperate for Warner Brothers because they feel like Warner Brothers has better IPs. And also, I feel like if they get DC, I mean, I feel like DC's having like kind of a renaissance. I feel like that's going to end, right? Because I don't know what David Ellison wants, or like in terms of like creatively, like, because I mean, is he going to keep James Gunn? I don't know. I feel like he would install his own leadership, right? That can like be essentially yes men for him.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. I mean, it's just kind of crazy that Warner Brothers was like, oh yeah, we'll just fucking go along with it. And you're like, that's all fine and dandy, but it's like when everybody gets paid, it's like, I mean, isn't this going to now suffer? The movie industry is going to suffer even more because, I mean, how is Paramount supposed to
get the Snyderverse?
Like, where if they have all this money to pay out, aren't they going to be broke for quite some time? Like, could they even afford to even make tons of movies? Like, I question all of this.
Well, they said they want to release 30 movies a year. I mean,
30 movies a year. Does Disney even put out 30 movies a year? I don't think so.
Disney puts out like 10 maybe, like 8 or 10. I don't know.
They got to put out more. I mean, is those 30 movies blockbusters? Like, are they different kinds of movies? Like, what kind of movies? Sorry, what kind of movies are you putting out?
Yeah.
Sorry. No studio can do that. Yeah, Paramount will be in a lot of. Well, It's not that they. I mean, they'll be in debt. I don't think they care about that. They care more about um, just holding onto the IPs and then riding the waves, and hopefully things go back to normal. That's also another thing too. Would they just now remove Paramount Plus? There's a lot of
I didn't talk
questions with
about that
this.
yet. I didn't talk about that yet. The HBO Max and Paramount Plus. I didn't.
Yeah. Also,
I didn't
the
get to that.
branding too. Like, how is the branding going to work? Like that
Paramount Plus,
also seems like a kind of a disaster.
Paramount Max, Max. I don't know. HBO. I don't know. Paramount Max.
Yeah, the branding seems very confusing.
Yeah, they took loans. That's how they got the money. It's loans. It's definitely loans. That's probably how
Was
they got
loans,
the money.
investors, they got all.
Yeah.
Remember, they had Saudi Arabia money, all types
Yeah.
of.
Yeah,
types
yeah,
of
that's
shit.
right. Yeah, they went. Yeah, exactly. And they probably won't pay him back, even though they're probably legally supposed to, but they're probably not going to pay him back. But yeah, that's a good point. Like, how are they going to the HBO and Paramount Plus? Because what was Netflix is planning to do with it? We're planning to keep both of them. Did it say? I don't remember what we're
I
planning to.
haven't. They were going to keep both of them for now. That's what it seems like.
I think if they got rid of one, it would most likely be HBO Max and just put everything on Netflix. It would be HBO Max to go. It'll be HBO Max going. It'll be Netflix. And it would probably just raise the prices again because you're gonna get more content. Again, a boatload of content, actually, right? A boatload of content, and Netflix does have some Warner Brother movies on there. They do.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Warner Brothers, Netflix has their own stuff, but they do get movies from other studios on there, too.
Yeah, well, Warner Brothers was also licensing out some of their movies.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's.
Paramount was also doing the same as well.
Yep.
Because Paramount licensed out the Halo show.
Yeah, that show's shit.
Yeah, that show was garbage. I mean, and that's another thing too. It's like David Ellison hasn't even really gone to work yet in terms of like what is he going to even do for Paramount? And now he has Warner Brothers, so it's like, he asked his fucking daddy and his fucking all these rich Saudis to fucking back a company that he hasn't really even really put work into. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just all kind of like, this seems, I mean, I guess he feels like, oh yeah, I can run and call the shots and all this stuff like that. But you're like, well, I mean, there's a lot to manage, and so it's like, is he going to keep all this the same and just probably not? I mean, why would he? You know what I mean? Like, he's obviously going to change something.
He's for sure a Nepo baby. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, obviously. And he obviously wants to, rule Hollywood and be like the king of Hollywood. That's what he really wants.
Yeah. For sure. That's what he wants. Yeah, I mean, well, here's guys. James Gunn I think will be safe for now, for sure, because he's making a Superman movie in a few weeks. That movie comes out next year. Whether he's gone or not, as a head of DCU next year, the movie is still coming out. He'll still be there at the premiere because he's a director. What other comment did he make, Hunter? I got a lot of people chatting. I don't know.
Yeah, if you
Snyderverse. I don't think Snyderverse is Magaverse. Here's the thing: as much as you think David Ellison and how they're pro-Trump, I guarantee you they're going to hire a lot of actors and actresses that don't believe in the same thing as they do because they have no other choice. I have no other choice. They're gonna have no other choice, man. What are they going?
I mean, yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is all kind of like, I mean, they must have a plan, right? They're not stupid. But I mean,
No.
this does kind of feel a little bit like rush. Like, let's grab everything. And you're like,
Mhm.
yeah, but like, I mean, we didn't even see how you played out with the first company. You know what I mean? And they were like, oh, yeah, we're going to use our sort of like connection with Trump to bully Netflix. And that's essentially what happened was like, how
Yeah.
was that even really what the market wanted? I mean, Netflix is only backing out now just because what? Like, Donald Trump essentially said, oh, hey, if you don't fire one of your executives, why would they be like, yeah, we're going to fire this executive that has made us money or who
They're,
has been successful in their role? Why fire them? That was insanely like, why is the president of the United States even getting involved in this whole thing? You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird.
yeah. Well, that's Trump for you when he. That's him.
I
That's
mean, they're so desperate. I mean, also another thing too is like, essentially, what will they do with CNN?
oh,
Right? Like,
that's yeah, yeah. That's
there's there's too
They
many
have
questions with
CBS
this.
and
Like,
CNN. CBS and
yeah,
CNN.
yeah. So it's like, so they're gonna go along with that, and that's not. So Netflix, I mean, Netflix buying, Netflix buying Warner Brothers was obviously not good for the industry, in terms of
And
like theaters, in terms of,
the thing is, with
like,
Netflix, the Netflix was never the Netflix deal. They were not getting CNN. CNN was not going to be part of Netflix,
yeah.
right? Because CNN was just Netflix was just going for the movies and TV side of things, right? It was going to be
Mhm.
originally right. It was going to be separated, right? It was going to separate where Netflix is just acquiring the movies and TV assets, and right? Because and then the TV the news stuff, all that stuff was going. It was going to be a different company. It was going to be a
Right.
different company, but Paramount is getting all of it now,
Mhm.
right? That's I remember that.
Yeah.
Discovery Saudi Wealth One wants a pro Saudi movie series. Whoa, Zack Snyder is one of them. Remember?
The
uh,
foreign Saudi wealth fund wants one Saudi movie series. Yeah. So we're gonna be stuck with that, right? And they want to infiltrate over here, but it's like, why can't they compete over there and make their own stuff? Why do they need the backing of extremely wealthy Americans to make stuff? I mean, aren't they as wealthy, right? But that's not what they want, right? They actually want influence. Um, so it's just, man, like, it's such a freaking mess, man. Like, it's too many variables, too many like egos and all this bullshit. Also, another thing is because I saw 56K was joking. He was like, "Remember, Trump's a businessman." Um, because this is also another thing too, right? He goes to Ted, oh, don't overpay for Warner Brothers, but Paramount is overpaying for Warner Brothers. So doesn't
whoa,
that mean?
yeah, we don't know why.
So doesn't shouldn't that have mean or meant that Netflix should have competed with, because that means Warner Brothers is technically worth that money. If someone is willing to give up or part ways with
Netflix
that
could
kind of
eat.
money, then they should have been like, okay, you know what, we're gonna go to bat. But instead,
Netflix
they were
Netflix
just
could
like,
easily
no.
Netflix could easily matched it. I would think. Like
Netflix really should have just kept going. Like,
yeah.
Paramount, first off, one, they should have made Paramount pay double that if that was the case. If they were willing
Mhm.
to pay $200 billion, uh, $200 billion for Warner Brothers, then keep going. Like, I understand that Netflix was probably scared because Trump started talking, and they were like, "Oh shit! Like, what happens if this comes back to us now, where the administration might want to screw around with Netflix, right?"
Hmm.
Um, But they should have, like, if Paramount was that aggressive, Netflix should have been just as aggressive, because to be honest, Warner Brothers could have benefited a lot, or Netflix should have benefited a lot from Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
And at some point in time, I saw people talking about this. Netflix is going to have to buy a studio.
Yes, because they need IPs. They need a lot more IPs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they thought they were getting it. They thought they were getting it with with Warner Brothers.
Yeah, that's what they thought. Netflix is playing the long game. Watch them get Paramount and Warner Brothers for less. I mean,
Apple just
I don't think they're sitting there going like, we'll wait until we can buy
That's
all
true.
of them, unless they foresee or have some knowledge that this will collapse within the next 10 years. But I mean, I don't know, like who really knows, right? Like things can happen, right? Like what happens if Paramount devalues so many of these IPs to the point where it's not even really worth it? Now, obviously, that people would say that's impossible. That will never happen. But I mean, you don't know what will happen.
You know how
None
many
of us know.
IPs they have? There's a good chance they can.
They could devalue some of these IPs. I mean, at least the big ones. I mean, what happens if David Ellison goes in there and goes, okay, we're going to reboot DC again? Wouldn't that take DC? Because now people are like, wait, they're going to reboot again? And then it's not even a good reboot? And I also wonder, too, like,
Yeah, that's a good point.
would James Gunn even want to stay knowing that, like,
With the reboot? No, I wouldn't. No, I'm done.
I don't think if their plan is to be like, we're gonna reboot DC and that's what they're saying, I don't think James Gunn is gonna stay knowing that if they told him, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, I just rebooted it, and I don't think they would even operate like that, right?
I mean, look, I wonder what Campia says, because I remember Campia, was it October or November? I don't know. It was last year, like late last year. Campia did say that Paramount did get it. They're going to keep James Gunn on. No. That's Campia.
Paramount?
Yeah, he said that Paramount was going to do that.
Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
But yeah, I don't think the Snyderverse is coming back.
No. Why would the Snyder? I mean, it's been at years at this point. It's going to take another how many years? Why we're still talking about the Snyderverse? I always keep saying, like,
well, people are talking about
how much shit has happened since fucking the Justice League cut came out.
Oh, a lot, especially with Warner Brothers.
Yeah, like.
Hello, Jesus girl. Welcome to my stream.
Just weird.
Yeah, the best. Yeah, I mean, Degrassi. I mean, Amazon. Amazon would be good. I mean, Amazon. I mean, they have money. They have They would big high budget films at DC if they had Warner Brothers. But yeah, I mean, the Snyder. But actually, there's a couple things to the Snyderverse. One is this what we're talking about now, and two is the comments he made yesterday. He basically said, well, he thanked everybody else for saving lives because it's a suicide prevention thing, right? He set up, which is fine, cool. It's like a good thing, obviously, but this is what he said after. He basically ignored that his supporters are not toxic, and he basically told everybody else to F off. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that. I mean, who cares?
I know.
Who the fuck cares? I mean, yeah, to say like, we raised shit for, I don't even know what it was, but we did fundraising.
It was suicide prevention, but I don't remember what the charity was.
There's tons of people who are toxic on the internet. Like, that's such a ridiculous thing to even say. I mean, he should go fuck off himself. Who the fuck cares? I mean, he could say whatever he wants, but it's like, he's not obviously on the internet like some of these fucking losers who are like constantly doing shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, I saw that and I was just like, man, like, obviously he's not going to shame them and stuff because he needs them. Because the moment he says, hey guys, don't do this, they're gonna just turn on him. So who cares?
It's funny. It's because he also praised Superman. The same thing in the same interview.
Yeah, he said he was excited for the next movie, but I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, who really cares? Gunn is a keeper. He can go anywhere. I think he
Yeah.
stays.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
well, yeah. Are they going to keep? I mean, I think Paramount will keep on Pierre Safran because Pierre Safran is one of the top producers in Hollywood, right? Like one of the
Hmm.
right. I think that it would be ridiculous. Why would they? Why would they get rid of Why would they not bring in somebody who's been successful?
Hmm.
Snyder Bros still calling James Gunn PD. You know
Yeah,
what?
they'll always call those people PDS. I mean, you got to remember, right? We said this. We always say this, right? These people say this stuff because it gets them attention. Some of these people run accounts and they make money from Twitter. Most of these people don't even have YouTube because I feel like people on YouTube are not. They're not watching Snyderverse content. It's dead. What is there to talk about? Right? I know that one guy we talked about him. He's like relentless on Twitter and YouTube. I don't remember his name. You know the black guy?
Harsh critic.
No, not Harsh Critic. Harsh Critic, I
Sky.
haven't even seen that guy. No, the other guy
Sky.
who does like you know, his channel starts with
Oh, I remember the guy. Yeah, a couple months ago you showed me. I forgot his name too. I know you're talking
yeah,
about.
he's on Twitter too, and he obviously keeps talking about
Uh,
this shit. Hold on, give me a second.
I actually gotta be right back. I gotta take a piss. Be right back,
Yeah.
guys.
So I don't know. Some of these people, you know, I know that everybody uses the term grifter and all this stuff like that. Everybody on YouTube, you know, it's hard to make content on YouTube, right? So people are trying to find a niche, an opportunity to, you know, talk about stuff. And I mean, talking about movies too is kind of hard on YouTube. So it is what it is. It's all rage bait. Skywalker, no, it's not Skywalker. Skywalker doesn't even really come up a lot. I don't really see him. So, and his videos are not presentable at all. So I wouldn't say he's a threat or he's someone
It's not
that people take
Skywalker,
serious.
guys. It's not Skywalker. He's
Yeah.
talking about somebody else. We forgot his name.
Yeah.
Wait, but that
It's
guy's
like
a lunatic.
Demon. I don't know. I forget his fucking. It's a real short YouTube channel name.
That's George. That's correct. You think a guy named Skywalker was our Sky? You think he would talk Star Wars on this stuff? Like, oh, he talks to Snyderverse. Like, come on. You got a good point. That's a great point, George. Is it Shine Comics? I don't know.
No. No, Shine Comics, he's kind of weird. He's a little bit all over the place, but no, it's not him. He doesn't, I don't think he hates, Shine Comics doesn't hate James Gunn. I just think he just doesn't like the Superman movie. This guy does not like James Gunn. Like, he talks about it constantly.
I remember, yeah. I remember the video we saw, yeah. Yeah. But, so what game are you playing to stream today?
Marathon,
okay. What about Ivy David? I don't know who Ivy Davidson is. Who's Ivy Davidson? Sorry, Hunter. I don't know who that is. But I mean, Paramount is just they accused Netflix of a hostile takeover, and I feel like this is a hostile takeover, and you won. Well, I wouldn't get ahead of myself yet if I was them because things could go awry. I mean, there's still the whole purchasing process. Look, I obviously put my title, Paramount bought Discovery. I admit that's kind of clickbait because they didn't really buy it; they just won the bid.
yeah.
They won the bid. right?
Yeah, we still gotta wait and see.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a chance they're not going to get it.
it's possible. What's that do for Warner Brothers? Like, well,
Warner Brothers makes more money, I guess, and they could just their stocks has been sorry. I'm gonna need water or something. I'm like, God damn. I think they Warner Brothers could still get out of it. I don't think Warner Brothers is gets impacted negatively by any of this if this all falls through. Because now they've been overvalued. Like, what is their stocks going to now tank? I feel like if there's two big companies that really were pining for them, then people would be like, well, maybe Warner Brothers is very valuable, right? And I mean, you have David Zaslav going, oh, 2027 is going to be a big year for us, and we're going to do this X, Y, and Z.
yeah, yeah.
So I mean,
Well,
who
they had
really
to.
knows?
Warner Brothers has some good movies last. I mean, yeah, they had some good movies, and okay, yeah, I mean, look, I mean, if you want to talk Warner Brothers, because there's also actually Warner Brothers talking that has to do with the movie side of things. It's not exactly the purchase, but The Matrix. Drew Goddard's writing the next Matrix movie.
Yeah.
I hope it's like, if they're doing the next Matrix movie, could it be a fresh start?
I mean, I don't know what you could really do with that, the Matrix without like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Resurrections was not good.
It was okay. I didn't hate Resurrections like a lot of people. I do think it has issues, but I don't think it was like a terrible movie.
Yeah, I mean, the Wachowskis are not exactly the best directors.
I mean, maybe not recently, but I mean, at one point I mean, I think it's really just sometimes they have like really out there ideas and it just doesn't really connect. That's really it. Not to say that they're bad. I don't really think so. I mean, they're like one of the few directors who do take a lot of risks.
Yeah, I mean, it's Drew Goddard. He's a good writer. It's just, is this Matrix? I mean, I just feel like it needs a fresh new start. Like, bring a new cast, like a new beginning, a reboot. I don't think it hurt that franchise at all. I think it needs to be not rebranded, but not rebranded, but it needs to get the franchise again. Is the tits Speed Racer 4K? Is the tits? I don't know, man. I just thought we could talk movie. Oh yeah, I actually didn't make. I made a video about this. God of War picks. Okay. In my honest thoughts, I did not like the look of Atreus. I did not like the
You
Atreus
look like Hanson. What's that guy's name? You know, the
Oh.
little dude who's like 18, but he looks like a kid.
Oh. Somewhere.
You look like him.
Yeah,
Am I
did not
saying
like
his
that.
name right? Hanson Bull? I don't know how to say it. I don't know if he's Turkish. I don't know. But he's the little guy who looks like a toddler, but he's like 20 something. You know what I mean? And he's always acting like a kid, and he was like fighting. I think Mike Tyson thought he was a kid, and he was like laughing and giggling with him, and you're like, bro, that's a grown ass man. What the hell?
The pictures they show that doesn't look like real pic. That looks like AI pic. Looks like video game
I wouldn't
pic.
say it looks like an AI pic. I would say it just looks like some people are saying it looks like a porn parody version. I mean, I think it's just because it's a photo shoot. It's not like that's not how the show is gonna look like. You're not seeing color grading. You're not seeing all this stuff. Like Was it a bad photo? Not really, but I think it just caught people off guard, and it kind of shows you that the game looks so realistic that it's almost hyper realistic. So when you see the real version, it almost is not even comparable. You're like, this is weird. Yeah, it has. Yeah. Like that's what he looked like. He looked like that dude.
He does. There's a trace. I mean, look, it's just with a kid. It's just.
Yeah.
I mean, look. Okay, Wirehurst. I mean, everything they make Kratos look the Kratos. I mean, they haven't really changed anything. The costume, attire, it's just the face. I don't know. I mean, he has the beard. The kid. It's me. It's more of Atreus. It had to be AI, Degrassi. You're right.
I don't think so. There's no signs of AI. It just looks like a photo op. I mean, we've seen tons of photos that look weird. Because it's shot by a photographer. It's not shot by the cinematographer.
It looks a little video game photo. Looks like in the video game CGI.
It looks like they had a photographer who comes on the set and takes photos.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't, like, you can even see in the background too, like it looks like a set. It doesn't look like they're actually in a forest. It's like there's a lot of moss and stuff, and I'm like, and the way it's lit, it's like that's clearly a set that they're on.
It's like, more. It is one more. Yeah, it is one more.
Yeah, I think people will. I mean, the thing is, like I said, people on Twitter, like, they will go at everything. You know what I mean? Even if something is good, they'll go after it. So, I mean, like, we'll have to wait for a trailer. I think they put that out there just to show, like, hey, look, guys, like, it looks like the game. Because, I mean, costume-wise, it looked like the game. I mean,
yes.
I've seen, like, some dumb takes, like, oh, the reason why it looks so weird is because the guy is white and Kratos is Greek, and you're like, I don't think anybody's really paying attention that deeply, man. I think some of these people come up with these crackpot theories, and it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Here's the thing. If they play the game, that whiteness on his skin is just ashes of his wife and daughter. To play the game. That was the curse. He was a little darker. Yes, before he was actually darker. But if you played the game in his curse, he was cursed with the ashes of his wife and daughter.
Right.
That's why he's white. That's the game. That's explaining the game. If you ever played the game God of War games, I know Red has. He'll tell me that. He'll back it up. Remember Red, right?
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, look, Amazon and Wonder Moore is a good. It's good. He's a legendary in the industry, and especially the TV side of things. One more, Amazon's done a good job with Fallout. So I assume, and they made sure Fallout was pretty much like the show. I mean, the games.
Right.
They didn't change too much from the games as such. It's actually in the same universe. Okay, and what made Fallout great in the TV show is what makes the games great. Yeah, sure. And it pretty much had the same protagonist. The Fallout show is pretty much the same stories as each of the Fallout games, okay? You have Lucy, who's basically the player, Lucy, who's basically the person you are in the Fallout games when you come out to evolve. All right? And the Ghoul is a companion. Maximus is kind of a companion. They have their own stories. That's basically the Fallout games, most of them.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is between God of War and Fallout. Fallout is a part of the universe. It's not like it's starting from Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, right? They're not going in that. God of War is just starting from like the first God of War game for the PS4, right? It's not going to be like this is taking place after God of War Ragnarok. No. That's not what they're doing here.
No, it's adaptation.
Yeah, it's adaptation. Yeah. That's the difference. It's like Last of Us. Yes, Last of Us has changed some stuff, but it's still based on the first 2 games. Like that's what God of War is. Because you can't really do that with Fallout because each Fallout game is a different protagonist. You can't really.
Yeah.
The games are bigger ass than Jennifer Lopez. Oh, that's mean.
Bro.
That's the original trilogy remakes are gonna be great. Yeah.
The remakes?
Yeah, they're making they're doing the God of War trilogy remake.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I mean, I don't. We haven't seen anything. I have no clue what those games will even look like. Because they're not. I mean, they're made by Santa Monica.
Yeah.
They're not made by like some other team.
I
They'll
know
probably be
Red.
different.
I know Red. Red was yes. Red was thirsty for Hunter himself, not knowing who Triple H was. Red, not knowing he was a wrestler, and he runs the creative side of WWE. Like seriously, he's not a wrestler anymore. He wants the creative side. Like that's how. Grace is a fool. Did Grace talk about the God of War cast?
I don't know. I haven't been watching Grace. I watched when she was talking about Paramount, and that's like been the last time I watched her.
Mm.
I haven't really watched her since.
Her video game stuff, her video game commentary is like it's actually the best thing to listen to because she doesn't know video.
Didn't she go after Nerdrotic or something?
Yeah. Well, that had to do with the BAFTAs.
Right. Oh yeah, that was a whole weird ass situation too.
Yeah.
What did Nerdrotic say?
I don't know exactly. I think. Okay. I think Neurotic will respond to the BAFTAs. I mean, it's in the cult. I gotta find it. George remembers. I know George because George was on top of it.
Damn it. Yeah, because I looked in the chat recently and then I saw that post or message that George said, and I was like, "What happened?" I didn't. I mean, the thing is, like, Grace is shocked at the guy like talking about black people, and you're like, Grace, like everybody on fucking Twitter is like this. Like, Twitter's like a racist hellhole. Or just like miserable fucking people who are all like, who say like contradictory things that make no fucking sense.
Well, the thing is, Sideways, I think they're going to incorporate some of his past in the game from the original God of War games too. Loki, yeah, that's Loki. That's Loki. Yeah, I mean, Egypt. You think they go to Egypt? Yeah, they might make him the next. His
I don't think we're gonna go to Egypt.
The thing is, they kind of.
I don't think so. Apparently they're making a God of War game that takes place in the God of War universe that does not involve Kratos. But it's like going to be like essentially a new thing.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it play like Ragnarok or better or have new elements. If it plays like Ragnarok,
the remake, the remake trilogy. A new combat system too.
I mean, those games are not coming out anytime soon, so I'm not even really going to be thinking about that. Like, that shit sounds like that's like 7 years away. The way that they announced it, it's like, okay, I guess it's cool, but I mean,
I know. Warner Brothers games they announced like the next few years.
About Warner Brothers games?
They're talking about like DC games again.
Nobody cares about no damn DC games.
Well, James Gunn
I'm
does.
sorry.
James Gunn does. I'm like, I
No
don't know,
one gives
man.
a fuck. I'm sorry, man. They gotta, if the game comes out and if it's good, okay, but they gotta release like 3 good games back to back. I
James,
mean, it's just at this point, I don't, unless the game is being marketed right now, I don't care. Like, you can say the game is gonna be good or whatever, that's all fine and dandy, but like half of these games have been canceled. They never see the light of day. So,
yeah,
and Warner Brothers Studios, or Warner Brothers Games, I should say, is just in the fucking toilet. So who the fuck cares? Like, they got rid of Monolith. Um, Warner Brothers Montreal is garbage. Like
yeah,
Rocksteady, who knows anymore? Like,
yeah. That's all true.
what is NetherRealm doing? Nobody fucking knows. I mean, I don't care about Warner Brothers games. If anything, Warner Brothers games at this rate, if Paramount was to close it down, I don't think anybody would be like
No,
upset. Maybe they'll be upset at NetherRealm, but the rest of them, I mean, what the fuck have they put out? I guess the Harry Potter game. Maybe people like the Harry Potter game. I don't really care about that. So
I don't think they'll
I
make
don't
a
like
sequel to
that.
that game.
They
Yeah,
probably
they
will.
did. Like,
It was successful, but I just don't really care about it. The worst part of the new games is the combat system. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the combat system. Of those games.
God of War should not be sim. Actually, like, ah, what else is there in it?
Have you been keeping up with Absolute Batman?
No, a little bit,
Oh damn.
little bit. I stopped buying comics for a couple months. I don't know why. I just
Mhm.
stopped. I want to get back to it, but I have a little bit.
Absolute Batman, the Poison Ivy art.
Yeah, is she
It's
the
good
new?
so far.
Is she the new big bad now? The new arc, like the
No, they're
Bane.
only doing 2 issues.
Uh,
The Bane, the next Bane arc is with Scarecrow,
okay.
and that's in April. The Poison Ivy arc is only 2 issues.
Oh, she's not gonna be like a major villain like the Bane.
No, no.
Or
But you
Black.
might want to watch it or read it. Sorry, because there's another villain. I don't want to spoil it, but they introduce another villain. I'll be vague about it, just so like you're surprised. Unless you want me to spoil it.
I'm okay with it. I don't know if my viewers are.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
don't
if
know if
they.
everybody else is keeping up or. I mean, the Absolute series is good. I've been reading Wonder Woman too. I
Mhm.
like that.
So, what do you think about this fan casting that everybody wants for Batman and DC? Paul Anthony Kelly. I don't know much about, him, but like, he does kind of look like a Bruce Wayne a bit. The actor.
Mm.
You see the fan cast?
Yeah, I see now. I don't really know the actor. It's like all of these fan castings for Batman. They're kind of like more,
He looks
you
more
know.
like Bruce Wayne. He looks more like Bruce Wayne than the actor from The Housemaid.
Yeah, he
And
does look like Bruce Wayne. I just don't know, like, will he be a good Batman?
yeah, like everybody wants Alan Richardson as Batman. Yeah, I'd be like, can you imagine Alan Richardson as Batman? You're like, he has to play Bruce Wayne. You got this Bruce Wayne is massive. Come on, the illusion of Bruce Wayne is not people not knowing he's Batman.
Right.
It would be a dead giveaway, right? Uh, DCKO game. I don't know. Uh,
I have no clue. I got to be honest. I've been also reading DCKO, and I don't really care for that. I'm sorry, Scott Snyder. I don't really care for that.
not his
It's kind
best
of
work.
like No, it's not as interesting as Absolute Batman. It's just kind of like we'll have the villain or the heroes and villains fight each other, and there's like some gimmick, and it's like I guess it's cool. It's more like, oh, it's cool that they like I'm trying to think the issue that I read. What the fuck happened? It was like, oh, Lex Luthor is gonna fucking control Supergirl, and he's gonna try to get in her head and stuff, and use red Kryptonian, and you're just like,
It's gonna grape her.
care.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Grape her.
I don't care. It's not. It wasn't good. Rocksteady has never been making a Superman game. They've said this multiple times, and right now they're not making anything new. They're probably just remaking Arkham Asylum.
They said they were. They said not them, but they said, "Oh, maybe make another Batman game in the future."
Yeah, who cares? Who cares if they make another Batman Arkham game? The entire team is gone. Who cares? At this point, what DC needs is what Marvel is doing right now: license out the IP to other developers. When we start hearing about other developers and stuff, I will be more excited. Like if we start hearing about even like old third-party games that they're like, okay, we're gonna port. Then I'd be like, okay, once they start doing stuff like that, then I know maybe DC will be back in terms of like actually competing in the video game space. But right now, no.
Oh well,
it's not even a comparison.
The VR game that came out a year ago.
They're not making another Arkham VR. They shut down that studio.
The game that came out a year ago with the Two-Face as a villain and all that. That people like that. I know people love.
Yeah, I just said that studio is gone.
Mm-hmm.
They just shut down that studio at the end of last year.
They did shut down studios, Warner Brothers, unfortunately.
That wasn't Warner Brothers. That's that was Meta. Meta owned that company and they shut it down. They're kind of like pulling back on VR games now because, like, I guess the Oculus isn't doing well. So that's pretty much gone.
What developers should do a DC game?
That they could get that I would want to see maybe. Remedy.
Oh.
Yeah, I would want to see Remedy make a DC game. I mean, I would like to see them make a Marvel game too, but you know, I don't know. It sort of depends if they're. I mean, if they really want the money, they're kind of like desperate for money. They should definitely do. You know, some people are saying they should do like a Doctor Strange game. That would be cool. Really depends on what kind of characters they would gravitate toward.
I mean, when is those Marvel? We don't know when Marvel game we know is for sure is coming out. Like officially, it's Wolverine. We don't know when. Like
no, we do know when. They announced it this week, September 15th.
Yeah, for Wolverine, yeah, we know, but we don't know about the other Marvel games by other companies. We don't know the Black Panther, Captain America game is coming out.
Yeah, I don't even care about that game anymore. Who even knows?
No. Was another
Blade is going to come out next year.
Blade? Okay. Wasn't there Iron Man game or has that been canceled?
No, they're still making that game.
Oh, I guess Marvel Token or stuff is coming out in June,
Marvel
right?
Token.
That's in June, yeah.
Yeah, they still have the Iron Man game. They still have the Blade game. They just announced the collection of games that are coming back.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Yes, the X-Men, Spider-Man.
Maximum.
Yeah.
Yeah, they announced those games.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, you're right. They did. Saber Interactive.
I mean, I don't think they will make Marvel vs. Capcom because they have Marvel Tokon, but you never know.
Well, Ben, here's the thing. If Paramount buys Warner, they would have to sell it to Disney, and I don't think they want to sell DC to Disney. DC is one of the biggest IPs. I don't think they want to sell it to. They wouldn't sell it to Disney. In fact, Disney was not. All the rumored companies that are in the running for the Warner Brothers, Disney was not mentioned at all. It was Paramount, Netflix. I even think Amazon got into it, and another one, but it wasn't Disney. I don't know. Right, blind Disney wasn't mentioned at all in the potential sale, as a potential buyer, right? Uh oh. Uh oh. Is Biden still here? Guys? Oh no. Who kidnapped Blinded? By the way, yeah, we're gonna be ending soon because Blinded is gonna be streaming video games.
All right. Yeah, someone was calling me. That's why.
Did you hear what I said though?
About what?
I said I appreciate you joining the stream, Ben. Always welcome. But I'm gonna disagree with you here because if Paramount buys Warner, I don't think it would sell DC to Disney because DC is one of their one of the biggest IPs. It would be top 5 IPs Warner Brother has. I don't think it would sell to Disney. In fact, Blinded did all the potential buyers for Warner Brothers Discovery. Disney was never mentioned in any.
Yeah, Disney. What? Disney's not going to buy them.
But this think hypothetically, if they did buy it, you know what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna have DC and Marvel movies together.
Listen, if DC bought if Disney buys DC, that would be really bad. I don't know why anyone would want that. They would essentially just use the Justice League and that's it. So why would anyone want that?
Degrassi, I would do this. Yeah, the thing is, you're right because they have both. They would have both comic books, right? DC and Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, look, Degrassi, why not? Superman, Spider-Man. I mean, look, I didn't talk about.
Well, they are doing that. It comes out next month.
The comic book, yeah, they are doing a crossover comic book. I mean, DC and Marvel have been doing that for this year with the Deadpool and Batman.
Oh, the movie.
The movie. No, can you imagine?
I mean, Sony could do that. I don't know if they're like going to. I don't know if we'll ever see a DC and Marvel crossover.
Can he do a Batman Spider-Man movie? A Batman Spider-Man movie can make $2 billion. I'm telling you, that movie would make $2 billion combined.
It'll make a lot of money for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. That. Where was I? Yeah, but Disney was never mentioned as a possible buyer for Warner Brothers. But
when they never expressed any interest or showed any, and they're not going to, obviously.
So Abdul doesn't have any. So Abdul doesn't have. Hunter. So Abdul doesn't have any sources. No. Okay, he doesn't know.
I don't even hear about So anymore.
He says this is. So is a grifter, okay? He plays either side. Like, that's what he does. What? This doesn't make sense. He's a placeholder? Why would you fucking hire a placeholder?
No.
Why would you hire a placeholder, come up with a plan for a new universe, and then fire him just to get Zack Snyder?
They had a placeover for almost 5 years. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If he was a placeholder, they would have gotten rid of him within 2 years.
Yeah, if it was an intern basis, yeah, exactly. If it was an intern basis,
wasn't Sil liked James Gunn, and then he was like, "What happened? What?" Like, I'm so confused.
Here's Snyder, the James Gunn, then I don't know. Like, he's grifting. Man, I don't think what Sil knows what placeholder means. Okay. Who hires somebody to create a universe? You create a universe to be a placeholder. That's ridiculous, man. If I was going to hire somebody to be a placeholder for one of the studios, I would just hire them to make solo, regular comic book movies that have no connection and not a shared universe at all. Until you find somebody that's not going to be a placeholder, it's not going to be an intern basis, but they can create a universe. It doesn't make any sense.
No, yeah.
Like I have 56K as a placeholder. I'm kidding.
Uh,
I don't know if you see her still, but I mean, like that's really stupid.
no, yeah, I don't buy that.
Oh man. Well, I know James Gunn wants to do this. Super Red Spider-Man movie would be fun. It'd be fun. Just don't make them fight each other.
I mean, they're
Just
gonna
don't.
have to fight each other a little bit.
Uh, yeah, they probably are. I'm not going
Yeah,
to mention this. I spot a potential Marvel Avengers Doomsday plot leak, and it's not that great.
and
Potential.
what
I'm not
was
saying
that?
it's it's underwhelming. I'll try to find it for you. I'm not going to mention it here. I'm talking Marvel tomorrow. Like Marvel tomorrow, because I already made up the stream for tomorrow. Marvel about tomorrow is about. Before I end the stream, I'm not going to end the stream now, but I'll just give you a little preview about the tomorrow stream. It's
Mhm.
about Spider-Man, the both Avenger movies. Will it end MCU fatigue or not? And I'm gonna give you a brief why or why not, right? Because I'm not gonna give you I'm not gonna give you a definite answer because I can see it going both ways. If the movies are really good and they make a lot of money, people might see the following movies. They're not big spectacles, right? But like the
Mhm.
smaller Marvel movies, more people might see that. If they're not good, if they're not as good, if they'll make a lot of money, but you get the point. If not, people might not see the movies coming after. And I
Mhm.
do explain last year how there was kind of MCU fatigue with the movies and the shows, and there's MCU fatigue that kind of came into this year with Wonder Man.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll go in more detail about it. Like these movies will probably do well, but how well? That's the question. And but yeah, I will get back to this. Look, we're we're there's a lot of questions right now with Paramount and Warner Brothers, but I can say one thing: I don't think Snyder's coming back. Let that guys have to
Mhm.
go. Let that go. People have to let that go. Okay,
They won't let it go. That's why they keep doing this.
they, they need a freaking psychiatrist. That's what they need. A doctor.
Well, a new hobby or franchise. I don't know, man. Like they liked a very small niche thing. I mean, there are runs of characters that people really like, and they just never, it's not like they're ever gonna bring that back. So it's kind of like you kind of have to move on
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, what else is there to do, really, right? But I don't know. These people, you know, like their whole identity online is about this, so it's not like they're ever gonna let that go.
Yeah, it's it's an illness. I mean, it's an illness. It's I call it, we call it Snyder syndrome, right? Detergent. Well,
Mm-hmm.
not detergent. It's just. I mean, look, we're sometimes not happy with franchises, directions, things like that, where the direction's going, right? But we don't. You don't complain, argue, and fight, and insult, and go after people for that. People for that. Every
Mm-hmm.
single. I'm not gonna say every single day, like every single hour, and I just Zack Snyder yesterday. Sure, I mean, fine. Suicide prevention, good thing. It's a good thing. Obviously, that's a good thing. It's a good thing. Good thing. But him ignoring that the toxicity his fan base has created, because a lot of toxic fan base that are Zack Snyder cultist fans, they tell people to go kill themselves. Go kill themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, every fan base nowadays is like, has obviously some form of toxicity or some bullshit, right? So
Yeah.
I just think it's kind of crazy to be like, oh no, they're like perfectly innocent angels. It's like maybe the ones you interact with are the ones who are obviously not going to do that stuff, but there are people who clearly are. You know what I mean? Like it happens with everything, religion, politics.
Hmm.
There are people who claim to one side and do terrible things. You know what I mean? So I don't know. He just says that because he wants to get attention and rile up his base, like when he needs the most. So that's why I was like, man, it's just a stupid comment. Like, who really cares?
Yeah. It's, and he's not gonna take that back or anything. He's just gonna ignore it and move on. Because there's a lot of charities out there that do good things, but they have people. They're not that. Here's the thing: just because people are charitable doesn't always that's not going to make them a good person.
Mm,
It's, I'm just saying, like there's people, you know, they make themselves look good. Doesn't mean there's that really a good person.
hmm
I mean, look, I think he's a good person, Zach. I just think he's ignorant, and I think he's a little. I think he's a little bitter.
mm,
Because
yeah, I can see that.
I remember him last year. Last year was it last year? Did he like post something about Superman not making as much as Man of Steel or something like that?
hmm
Did he do that?
Yeah, he said something about the box office.
Yeah. How can you say you like Superman and then you post something like that? I mean, right? You post
I
something.
don't I don't know. Was it direct? I mean, James Gunn is the head of the studio, so it's not like he could say, well, he's my friend's
Okay.
just directing the movie. It's like, well, he directed the movie and he's the one who signed off and greenlit all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And took your universe out. If he even claims that, because the thing is, like, they say the Snyderverse, but I noticed they kind of go, well, the Snyderverse now includes Shazam. Since when you guys used to shit on Shazam?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. These guys they just say shit.
Shazam, is that the hill they want to die on?
I guess.
All right, Blandon. I know we're gonna end the stream here. Let you take a break before, because you're gonna stream in about 20 minutes, right?
Well, at 6 o'clock, I don't know if
It's
uh,
5:30 now.
it's
Uh,
okay. We can
yeah,
end at like 15. What? Yeah, 15
maybe
minutes or 10 minutes.
yeah, 10 minutes. We could go more. Yeah, uh, yeah, that's
What
good.
else
Like
was
a
there?
five. I don't know. I
There's something
mean,
else. Well, what happened with what did Neurotic say about Grace? Do you know?
I'm gonna try to find it. Never. I don't know. You gotta search it up.
Mm, I guess maybe I'll look that up and then let me get this Venom.
I see other people like. Uh, I mean, look, the BAFTA situation.
Hmm
I don't know much about Tourette syndrome. I know it's uncontrollable, I believe.
Yeah.
right? But I don't know. I don't. I want to be careful. Does it really? The words that come out when you have Tourette syndrome. I mean, I understand. He has an illness, and I understand. I think Michael B. Jordan and others have. They could get upset. They could get upset. They don't know the guy has had a
Well, I
had
think
it.
they just talked about it. No, like wasn't
Yeah,
that part of the BAFTAs themselves? Is that they highlighted the guy's movie?
yeah.
I mean, I can kind of like sympathize that. Yeah, it's definitely it's like fucked up, but it's like obviously has a condition. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm sure
But
everybody knows the word. So if you do have that, you may say that, right? But I think the issue that I was like, this is kind of messed up is that it was pre-recorded, but yet they left
yes,
that in.
yes.
That's the part that I think was like really bizarre. Like, what were
That's
they really thinking?
that's 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 bad. It was BBC, right?
Well, I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
who airs it, but
Red Turd Social. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why would they keep that in? An Asperger syndrome. Uh, it's just that I don't know much about Turd Social, but why the N word? Like,
it's just that's what I'm saying. He knows that like it's any word, any word. It doesn't matter. You cuss and swear. I've seen people with Tourette's do
okay,
that. So, like, yeah, I do think it obviously is kind of like fucked up where they're standing on stage and the thing is like both of those actors are both nominated for Oscars. Like they are right now at the height of their career and they're called the N word in front on stage. You know what I mean? Like that's extremely fucked up. But it's not like someone did that intentionally.
hmm
The guy has a condition. I mean, he even made a movie talking about his condition and obviously how stuff like this happens,
I
right?
mean,
So I don't know.
whose bright idea was to keep that taped? That part of it
Yeah,
taped.
that's what they should be talking about, right? Like you can't control someone's um issue like that, right? I don't know how you would have, you
But
know.
I just my thing is I just hope it doesn't set a precedent where people are going to say racist things, and they're going to claim I've Tourette syndrome.
Well, people have been doing that for quite some time.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
don't
I
think they're
mean,
gonna not an event like that. That's obviously it's crazy that's what I'm saying. Like they left that in there. I think that was the part that
yeah.
was like messed up.
Like what? Like come on! You don't watch the thing and edit what needs to be edited out. Like oh my
Hmm.
god, that person should be fired. The person should be fired for that.
Yeah,
Like sorry, that's not a mistake. That's not a mistake that should be easily forgiven or forgotten. That's a major. That's a major. It makes two people look bad. Well, it makes Michael B. Jordan, who was also on the stage. Was it the other guy from Sinners?
yeah. Delroy, I forget his last name.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, him. It also makes the guy, the Turd syndrome actor, look bad. It makes all of them look bad, and
Yeah,
it makes the BAFTAs look bad too.
yeah. The Baptists are the one who are really at fault for keeping all that in.
Yeah. What? What the? I mean, that's a fire offense. That's not a that's not a easy. That's not a mistake that doesn't affect anything. That's not one of those. It's like a mistake. It's a big mistake. It's not a small mistake.
Right.
That's I know he apologized to them.
Yeah, yeah. He did.
I keep saying I keep saying shit. Red Bastards were made of pretty bad, like 56K. I haven't seen 56K here.
No, he just left. He was here. I think he'll come back.
No, we're gonna end like in 5 minutes. Well, that's
Mm,
fucked. That's fucked up. The BAFTAs, man.
yeah. Yeah, that was fucked up.
All right, okay. What? Oh, welcome, Lieutenant. Don't see how Gunn can manage for long as CEO, but I hope Matt Terminal does feature comic actor Brainiac in a live-action format, and that Paramount does not cancel this movie after. It's not going to be canceled because it's going to be filming. It's going to be filming.
Right.
Yeah.
Just in April. They're not going to cancel the movie. I mean, first off, Paramount hasn't even bought Warner Brothers yet. I mean, it's going to take a while, right? And even if it was within the next 6 months, the movie's already in production and all that stuff like that. They probably, I mean, they may even be marketing the movie. So I don't think they're going to cancel it. Like there's no way. I mean, obviously Warner Brothers has done that, but I don't know. I mean, I think it would be pretty high profile. We've seen the movie. You're going to cancel the sequel? I don't know about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But thank you for coming in, guys. Thank you for Blinded. Thank you, chat. Because Blindness asked if Blindness is going to stream on his channel. Yes. Go follow Blinded. It's just his name on his channel. Blind Braille. This is YouTube. All right. I'll be back tomorrow. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Comment below. And yeah, thanks. Enjoy membership, guys. Bye.
Come on. Thanks for watching him, bitch.